now let's do a staring contest.
Okay.
Okay. So, for you guys...
All right, tell us when to go.
Okay, I'll tell you when to go. Ready?
Eyes fluffed.
1, 2, 3, stare.
I can see your past, by the way.
I see your soul.
All of your sins.
There's so many.
Every history you've ever cleared.
Oh, so many. So many. You don't want to know what was on there.
I know. It's in there. I see it.
Lukie Sherman.
Cool.
What's up?
What drives you to create?
What drives me to create? When there's nothing else around me and all that there is a guitar. I just grab it and it's my weapon and my sword, if you will.
Who are you fighting?
Who am I fighting?
With your guitar.
Who am I fighting? There is something being fought. Some kind of monster that I haven't been able to identify.
An unknown monster.
An unknown entity.
You're fighting sleep paralysis demons.
Yeah, but I mean, what drives to create? Yeah, just loving to play the guitar and stuff like that, and writing, thinking of melodies all the time, and not knowing what the songs are, and being like, okay, maybe I could try to make this a song, and even if it's, I don't know, fabricated or something, just that would be what I would say, joking wise and then serious wise for that answer.
You have a very specific style of singing in your lyrics. It's very it's very unique, and I really like it.
Thanks.
What inspired that?
I don't know. I have a hard time. Something I want to do soon is learn like a bunch of covers of stuff, because I feel like that for me is like the hardest thing to do, to like really nail a cover and like learn anything is difficult. To like learn chords of a new song or lyrics and stuff like that, and like replicating like the cadence of another singer and stuff like that. Don't know how to like do covers. I just like don't know where else to go. So it ends up maybe being this weird other thing that is only like, oh, that's him or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I love like recently I've been obsessed with singer-songwriters like Shel Silverstein and Will Oldham, or I don't know, couldn't list off stuff, but people that have sort of, you listen to their music and you could just immediately tell that it's their song, it's their voice, that kind of thing. So maybe that feeds it a little bit.
Lukie Sherman,
What's up? Oh, hello.
when you're writing lyrics, do you have topics that you tend to gravitate towards?
I would say I write about nervousness, what leads to people going like and like being all anxious and weird and nervy. And I like writing about kind of what leads to people's like discomfort. Without making people uncomfortable, I like to explore what makes people kind of squeamish, in an inviting way. So I'm really influenced by, I don't know, words like anxiety, depression, whatever, that kind of thing interests me when I sit to write lyrics in that kind of thing. Yeah.
Lukie Sherman,
Yeah. Hello. I like that hat.
thank you. Would you like a hat as well?
I'll wear a hat. I'll put on a hat. It hardly fits, but
You look great.
this will be my cap
Yeah.
for the evening.
Do you like to read?
Do I like to read?
Yeah.
I like to read. I like the action. I like it. The idea of reading, getting words in your face, and it like actually is like exercising your eye muscles. I like the kind of gross thought of that.
That's very interesting. I've never heard someone say that is their favorite part of reading.
The exercise.
I like that my eyes are being exercised right now. You know what I mean?
They're being put to work. Because like when like the resting person is just like, you know, their eyes are just doing whatever, and then put some words in front of you that you can like read and interpret and understand. Like that's a gift.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is this? Oh, we're doing this.
Yeah,
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me just
So
do that, and then do maybe that seems more appropriate.
beautiful.
Yeah, cool.
Who do you like to read?
Who do I like to read? Gosh, I read a lot of Instagram comments. I like to read local authors.
Okay.
Of Instagram comments.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, and besides that, R.L. Stein's a good author. I like that. Yeah. Daps for R.L.
Hell yeah.
Stein. Oh, is it? Wait, your turn or my turn for the Jenga situation?
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you dabble?
Oh! Saved it.
Nice.
I dabble.
Do you
I
dabble in other forms of art outside of music?
I've recently been writing big bubble letters on, like, pieces of paper.
Hell yeah.
That say vague things.
That's cool.
Like I recently wrote one that said, encourage your kids to love school.
That's good.
Because I think that's
that.
an important virtue to instill.
Learning is important.
Yeah, learning. Always be learning. You know? ABL. Yeah.
So I've only seen you play solo.
It's true.
But do you have plans to play with your full band, or?
Well,
I know you were mentioning you play with a cello player sometimes.
I mean, yeah, my buddy Tim he's helped me out, and we played a show together, and then there's kind of like when I do have musicians that help me out and accompany the music I make, there's kind of like a rotating cast of people that do it. You know, just like my friends who are really cool and nice and talented and agree to hop on shows and stuff like that. So, but there hasn't been like one consistent. There hasn't been like one band, you know.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. But
yeah. You just collaborate with whoever is around.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just mostly it's just like writing little songs, playing them, and being like trying to make them songs. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have plans to like incorporate like broader like, do you want to bring in like synthesizers and like some weird wacky shit, like some weird instruments ever?
I want to make
thought about that.
Yeah, I want to make stuff that sounds like the future, but that's like my dream is to make stuff that uses a Moog or whatever. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I don't know how you say it, if it's Moog or Moog. It's one of the two.
Whatever it is.
It doesn't matter.
That one. And whichever the right one is, that one. And I want to do some stuff with that.
Hell yeah.
I see these musicians and they have these like circuit boards and they're like plugging stuff in. I'm like, what are you doing? That's so cool.
Oh, like the modular synthesizers and stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. I think that's so cool. Yeah. And that is like that is like the people, like that's like people wearing like sunglasses and like silver outfits and being like looking all craftworky, and like that's like what the future I think sounds like, and that's the kind of stuff I want to make, but definitely that I don't make like right now. But I mean, I would love to incorporate synthesizers.
Lukie Sherman, when writing or creating
Sorry. When writing or creating.
When writing or creating, do you prefer to write drunk or intoxicated or sober?
I prefer to write sober.
Smart
I pretty
man.
much prefer everything sober these days. I think sober is like where it's at in 2022. And not that there's anything wrong with being inebriated or high or something like that, but like the sobriety element, like if you got to be medicated on something, that's fine. But like, what is there without substance? That's what I'm like. That's what I like.
Lukie Sherman, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
I love you, bud.
Love you too.
I expect nothing but great things from you in the future. I think you are going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Oh God, I hope so. Thank you.
Stand up and shake his hand so I can use that.
Doing a hug?
I love you, bud.
Me too. Just walk away.
Yeah,
Just walk our separate ways.
and that's where I'm going to put the outro of.